everyone, it's Laurie from Cook Scrap Craft, and I'm back with a little video today to show you how to use Bella Boulevard cutouts. So if you do not have a die cut machine, or maybe you do but you're not very good at using it, these are pre-cut cut-aparts, essentially, and you can use them on your scrapbook layouts. You don't have to use them with Bella Boulevard paper, although I actually I think I am using some Bella Boulevard paper here to back this cut file, or this cutout, as it's called. And I have to say, I've used these before. You've seen them on some of my layouts, but I never showed you the process of doing them. So that's what I'm doing here. I'm not going to put this on a layout quite yet, but you will see it in an upcoming video. So if you haven't clicked subscribe yet, please do so you don't miss out on that. So basically, these cutouts say no fuss, easy to use. They come in a variety of different themes. This one is a summer one, and it's got the word sunshine, which I'm backing right now. It's also got some butterflies and the word summer. It does include step-by-step instructions and a template for cutting. So the cutting template is that paper, okay, that I'm actually cutting out right now. So it has all the letters on it, and basically what you're doing is it's almost like you're tracing. But while you're cutting, and I have to say, the first time that I used some of these cutouts, I was reading the instructions and I'm like, I don't know if I'm doing it right. So it can be a little confusing, especially if you've never used them before. So here's what the instructions say, and you can follow along with me as I do them. There's the template, so I'm cutting out the next letter, the letter U. So it says, using the templates provided, cut pattern papers to go behind the cutouts. Okay, but you have to that's basically the not really a step. It's like, this is what you're doing. This is the whole process. And what you will end up with is pattern papers to go behind the cutouts. Duh. So then it says 2, tip, loosely cut the pattern papers first, roughing out around the templates on the sheet, position where you want to cut. Yeah, I don't think that's very clear. So what I do is I cut out the template. All right. And then you could, also cut out a piece of paper that's like around the same size as the template, or enough that the template's going to fit on top of it, because you obviously don't want to like run out of pattern paper. And then what I would do, it says cut templates and pattern papers at the same time. So grab some like cheap washi, which I'm not doing because I like to live on the edge, and I also don't have any more cheap washi. If you've seen some washi tape at the dollar store, please let me know, or if you know of where to get like super cheap, you don't even have to use it on a layout type of washi tape, let me know, because I really need some in my stash. I don't want to waste good washi tape for something like this. So I'm just holding the template on top of the pattern paper and cutting. You could take some cheap washi and like stick the template down on top in maybe like 1 or 2 spots, and then just cut around, just to make it easier so that the template doesn't move as you're cutting. I'm just very careful as I do it, so that I'm gonna cut like certain sections, and then kind of like move around. I'm not like going crazy. But yeah, if you have washi tape, that would make this a lot easier. But you can see I'm kind of just going around the edges first, because that's a lot easier to get those pieces while I'm holding both the template and the pattern paper together. And then I kind of go back in and do very small cuts, like fussy cutting, really, very small cuts on the inside of those letters. The next step after that, once you've got your pattern paper cut out in the size or shape of what the cutout template is, you position and adhere behind the cutouts and disregard the templates. So it says that you could use Nuvo Smooth Precision Glue, Nuvo Glue Pen, or Zig Fine Tip. All of those are great options. I don't have any of those, so I've been using my Eileen's Clear Gel Tacky Glue, because it does come out pretty thin, and it's easy to use, and it sticks really well. This is still kind of a messy process. You're going to get glue like on your fingers and on your table, but it's really fun when you get the finished result and you turn it over and you see that you've got all these colorful pattern papers shining forth through your cutout. So again, here I did the outer edges of the letter H, and then I went back in, making sure to hold the template on top of the pattern paper steady, and I went back in and I cut out those small bits and pieces. And then something you really need to pay attention to is the orientation of the paper, because the template they do make it pretty easy. Just make sure that, when you go to glue your letter, or if it's a shape, whatever it is, when you go to glue it onto the thing, make sure you're gluing it on to the right side. You've traced this template onto the pattern paper. So like I want that yellow part to show through on the eye. So the eye is going on top of that yellow pattern paper. And I need to make sure that when I glue it down, the yellow is facing out on the outside. So I'm going to flip it over, and whatever the back is, that's going to be showing up as I press down to glue, because I want to make sure that that yellow is showing through. And I hope that this is making sense. Maybe I should have talked it through while I was doing it. But I didn't. So if you do still have questions about these, let me know in the comments. So see here, I flipped the yellow over so that I know the yellow is going to be facing out. And obviously when you're doing words, you can see that when you have it flipped over, the backing part of it is going to be, the letters are going to be backwards. So you kind of, this isn't that difficult. They do make it pretty foolproof, but like I said, I felt that reading through the instructions the first time, I was like, am I doing this right? I don't know. So this is how I do it. Whether it's exactly right or not, it works for me, and I hope it works for you too. Now, I feel like a lot of the cutouts, there used to be a lot of them, and I actually got some from Paper Issues. I don't feel like they have a whole lot at Paper Issues. I think I did get this one there, but I did see a whole bunch at scrapbook.com, and they even have some Christmas cutouts that you can purchase. So I think these run, I don't know, maybe $4.95 for a thing, and you're getting more than one cutout in each package. I've done other ones where you've gotten like a big giant one, a big giant cutout, and then like some smaller ones that you can use. I actually used them. I used the whole pack on like 3 different layouts. This one I might do like 2 layouts with. It just kind of depends on what I decide to do in terms of pictures. But like the sunshine word is going to go in a layout. The summer is going to go on a layout. Maybe I'll do a separate layout and use all of the extra. There were 4 butterfly cutouts. No, 5 butterfly cutouts in this. So you do get a lot of cutouts in one package. Just make sure that you don't lose the templates, or it's going to be really tricky. So this video is going to come to a close, and there are going to be some close-ups so you can see more of like specifically what it looks like. And of course my phone is ringing. Maybe it's somebody calling with a question about this cutout. If you have questions, like I said before, leave them in the comments. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope this was helpful. Give it a thumbs up like if it was, and I'll see you next time. Bye!